Okay, folks, welcome back to another fantastic episode of Opali Presents Know Your Pros. Today's guest, we have Shane Van Lunteren, a solar consultant, mentor, and trainer with POWUR, the PBC, the Public Benefit Company. He does residential and commercial work and runs his own business here in LA County at Keep It Simple Solar, serving Santa Barbara to Greater LA. He's got reach in 26 states. He is the most interesting man in the world. Shane, thank you so much for being
Thank you
a guest
so
tonight.
much for that introduction. Humbled.
That was a lot, but I mean, we have a lot to talk about here, man, because you've done a lot of different things. You've talked with a lot of different people, and I think that what you've done in the solar industry has been very impressive. You were in your time with other companies. You've had 8+ years of consulting experience and multiple accolades. But like, how was it and why was it that you decided excuse me, why did you decide to start your own business and get out there in the world of solar? Like, what kind of sparked that for you?
COVID was actually the spark when the train changed from doing in-home consultations, about 3 a day, where I was actually driving to people's homes. And then I was now only just behind a computer. And then I was getting 9 or so. And then I wasn't having any relationship with my customers, with the project managers, with the installers. I didn't know who was running the ship. It just, lots of things happened corporately that during COVID that really got me thinking. It was very frustrating for me to help people. It's my name on the line. I go out there and I do my best for people. And now there was just this gap, a real vape gap. And I thought,
Right.
yeah. And I had a close colleague of mine who used to work with Sunrun at the time saying, come and join me with POWUR, man. Really, you can do this by yourself. You have so many people. You can run this organically. You don't need their leads. You don't need to run business like that. You can run it for yourself and do very well, and then have time for family and friends, and not overwork yourself. So that's when I decided to do it. Yeah.
Right. And, we talked about that just before we started shooting. I mean, like, the COVID thing, I think obviously affected all of us in the way that we do business and what like re-energizes us and, what gets us out there talking to other business owners and most especially other clients, that we want to bring into the fold here. So for you, the solar industry was something that you were coming from, but now you were a business owner. Now you've got to keep it simple rather than being, beholden to somebody else. Tell us about what is so attractive to the industry to you, like why the solar world. I know that you're a renewables guy, but tell us a little bit about that story.
Well, it started looking for something that I could accompany me with producing music. So I still write music and do that. But as you know, the music industry, that can take months, maybe even years before you get paid out. So I was looking for something on the side. I wanted to always do something green, sustainable. And I got my foot in the door with solar. And I really enjoyed, I was mentored by some really great people. Really enjoyed going in the home and then helping people, really dissecting what the person needs and wants, and how I could help them financially. There are a lot of people that just don't have their numbers right, are living in a home where they're paying too much for a mortgage, and then they have these huge electric bills. And I was just thinking, how can I best service somebody and help them get by and do my part? And it just became kind of an obsession and a mission, just to help as many people as I can. Yeah.
I mean, like it's an altruistic kind of journey, and it's one that's I think talking to a lot of solar guys out there, it goes down a greater, larger path of like wanting for a renewable future. And we talked just before we got started here of why is it that somebody should call Shane Van Lunteren versus that next guy. The difference in uniqueness that you hold versus whoever that other consultant might be. Tell our viewers what that difference is.
I think that would be experience and hand holding, and just very transparent, and my integrity. I just have a lot of integrity. I want to help people and get them through the process. This is and will always be a construction project, and there are a lot of things that come in the way. And I just want to make it as simple for that person. That's where that name Keep It Simple comes from, because it's so convoluted and so complex that people typically, when they are hit over the head with solar from, you know, all these quotes online and people knocking on their door, and they get some, you know, the used car salesman guy over the floor, really pushing them hard to sign up for solar. And it's a 25-year agreement. I just took it to a different place where I'm going to be there for you for that time. And I set everybody up for success. And I try to make it as simple as possible. It's a very complex thing, and I just make it as simple as possible and set the person up to their custom designed system, whatever that may be.
Yeah, you know, like full disclosure, folks, Shane is working with my partner here at Opalite, Jamie, on his roof, and his solar. And before we started recording this, Shane, we were lamenting, you know, man, we should have been recording this whole time, because, you know, Jamie described your situation and how you set him up with his new home up here in Ojai, how it was such a no-brainer. How, you know, he's helped, or you've helped him kind of realize his solar dream. And it was exactly what you just described. It's not, you know, coerced, or, you know, you're being hit over the head. It's the solution that's right for him. And it makes too much sense when you sit down and think about it. And I think that's just a testament to how you run your business and exactly the type of person you are, Shane. So that's why we have this show, man. I mean, we want to know exactly how you do business, what it is that, you know, the experience will be when they come and meet you. So, you know, as we kind of wrap it up on that thought here, I want you to share with our viewers, where is it that they can get in touch with Shane Van Lunteren and Keep It Simple Solar? We've got some stuff in the description of this video, folks, but I'll let you say it first, Shane.
You can book a consultation, complimentary solar analysis online at keepitsimplesolar.co. And I will also give you some other links if someone is interested in listening to this that wants to work with me. I'm always looking for new consultants or ambassadors. So I'll give you some links for that. That's under the POWUR platform, which is great.
Beautiful. Once again, folks, Shane Van Lunteren with POWUR and Keep It Simple Solar. He's a solar consultant, mentor, trainer doing residential and commercial work, like I said, in Greater LA, Ventura County, Santa Barbara County, and 26 other states where he serves his clients. Shane, thank you again so much for being.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Of course, of course. Until next time, take care.
Next time. Cheers.